Hey, what's going on, coaching world? It's your favorite entrepreneur, Chad Entrepreneur Thompson, coming live from the business district. And today's subject is going to be very, very, very short and brief, because it shouldn't. I shouldn't have to spend as much time. I have like three subjects all in one. I'm trying to do this in literally less than 10 minutes. I'm going to be staring at this clock right here because I don't want to go past 10 minutes. But I want it to be so jam-packed full of value that you can literally send this out to young people, old people, and you get it, right? So I need you to just woosah. Before I even get anything, just everybody just, right? Are you listening? You. Are you listening? Perfect. Because today I want to go over why it does not pay to motivate your team, right? It does not pay to motivate your team because one, you don't get paid to do it, right? There's a system in place. They're supposed to already be motivated. So when you come in and you put someone in this business and they don't do anything you say, they're not even proactive or nothing. Like you tell them to make your list, hey, set up your party. They don't do anything, right? They're taking their job way more serious than their business, right? So if you're dealing with that type of person, send them this video, right? And then if you're that person, email me, say, hey, thanks, Chad, for kicking me in my butt because I don't want to take my job more serious than my fortune, right? But if you're the partner who's trying to save them, understand you can't save them, right? There's something called the 80% bucket, and there's the 20% bucket. And when you put someone in this business and you're wondering why they don't grind, the only thing, because you don't get paid to wonder why they don't grind. The only thing you get paid to do is to remind them why they should grind. That's the difference. Because let me check the time. Because if you always wondering why people join and they don't grind, then you'll be trying to define the 80% of the entire industry who doesn't do anything. Instead of reminding them why they need to grind so they could be a part of the 20% who's going to make up your entire business. Now, what do I mean by that? In network marketing, you don't have to recruit a lot of people. You only need to find the few, and the few will find the many. The few is the 20%. The many is the 80%. Now, I have an organization of close to 15,000 people currently right now, and 20% of 15,000 is who I deal with. Let's do easier numbers. Let's say 10,000 people, right? So that means 20% is 2,000 people. The other 8,000 people, right? I know they're going to do it when they can. They're not going to make time for it for their business. They're going to make excuses about I don't have time. See, most people have time for what you want to do. So you must make time to get rich. It says it right here. Let me move this aside. You know, the millionaires in the middle class, the 10 distinctions on how they think. Some people make time for things that doesn't make them money, like the TV, right? So turn that off. But motivating your team, you got to understand, you're the voice of motivation. When people join you, they're motivated by you. But you got to be humble enough to know that everybody's voice gets old. It doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter how great of a speaker you are. Over time, your voice gets old. It just comes in their ear and they're like, bah, and then it just out the other. You must plug them into the voice of inspiration, which is the diamonds. Whatever your upline pen level is, whatever the highest rank is, it's a system in place to keep people motivated, not you. Not you, my friend. Right? You got to follow the system. Plug them into a meeting. Get them on the conference calls. Introduce them constantly to your upline. You have to make introductions. Yes, your job is to get them in, but guess what? Network marketing is about keeping them in. Some people don't want to be kept. That's why you can't wonder why they don't want to be kept. You have to love to let go. And if you can do that, you will make a lot of money in this industry. But if you get emotional about trying to keep people who don't want to be kept, right, the only thing that's going to do for you is it's going to expose you instead of promote you, because you have the energy to get to the top. But if you're focusing on people who don't have the energy to get to the top, people who not motivated, people who are not even thinking about their business. They're thinking about their bills, right? If you think about the business, it will pay your bills. But the thing is, you have to think about it long enough. Some people have this 7-day grind and they're done. Oh, nothing happened my first week. Oh, I'm done. Nothing happened my first couple calls. I'm done. Well, just keep showing proof if you're the upline. Don't try to motivate. Just keep showing proof. They need to look at you and see progression. They don't always have to see results. Get this, right? You might be that person who comes in and you never spoke before. Now you're speaking. That's progression. That's motivating to the 80%ers, right? Forcing them to go to the 20 like you're coming to. Or you might be that person who attire changed, right? You came in with probably like me, dingy clothes, you know, or probably if you're one of those women, you're probably looking like a club outfit, right? But now you change and now you're looking like a businesswoman. Now you're looking like a businessman. See, that progression alone is motivation. You got to stop thinking that it's always big money, high ranks that motivates people. It's the littlest things that motivate people. I promise you. Where we at on time? So I want you to understand. Okay, perfect. So, and also, if you focus on new blood, right, and you show that progression to your downline, what you're going to start doing is attracting people that you want in your business. Attracting people that you want in your business. And sometimes if you are a good actor, if you're a good modeler, right, you want to model after someone you like, someone that has what you want, right? And you start acting like that person. And when you start acting like that person online before you are that person, some people will believe you are that person and will attract to you, and they're just like you want. See, you attract who you are, or you attract who you want to become by being that person online, because perception is reality. You got so many people who are worth nothing online, but they look like superstars, right? Get it done. It's time for you to get it done, period. Because we got to stop all this. I'm trying to motivate. I'm trying to help my team. Stop lying on your grind. Some of you are not even grinding because you're too busy worried about motivating. You do not get paid to do that. Let's focus on phase one. Let's focus on new blood. Let's focus on, matter of fact, next subject. We're done talking about motivating your team. Let's talk about creating a routine to keep you in the 20%. So every single day, you want to look at your daily routine and you want to do the complete opposite every day for 20 days straight, because that's what creates habits. If you do that for 20 days straight, on the 21st day, what do you mean, Chad? What do you mean? What I just said is the secret, because people always ask me, what's the secret? I'm complacent, I'm comfortable, my job pays me well. Well, I mean, I'm good, my bank account is good, I have gas, I have food in my refrigerator. How do I get uncomfortable? Every single day, you look at your routine and you write down your routine, you know it, and you do the complete opposite. Change your routine every day for 20 days. Go to a sports bar. Go to the mall. Go somewhere, right? And on the 21st day, it will become a habit. And that routine can even be talking to 2 to 5 people every single day. Because if you do the daily steps, some people, they don't do nothing every day. That's why it seems so hard. If you do this every single day, 5 people a day, just compliment conversation, that'll be 150 people you ran into at the end of a month. And even if you're not good, that's enough numbers, right? Leave the emotion out of it. Even if you're not good, that's enough numbers to get you the results you need. You know, that's what I'm saying. Oh, it's 9 minutes. Okay, so listen. So with that being said, that's the routine on how to get out of your comfort zone. Now I want to ask everybody one thing, because most people also, once you forget about motivating your team, once you create new habits, sometimes you can forget that this is a business. I want everybody to understand if transactions don't get made, you don't get paid. Yes, sometimes the business is cheap, right? Yes, the overhead might be low. Yes, it could be you look around and you're working from home, so it doesn't seem like a business, right? This is a business. If you treat it like a hobby, you're going to make hobby money. Understand this is a business and you need to ask for the sale, family. Ask for the sale. Ask for the number. This is a business. You only get what you ask for, right? And life only gives you what you deserve, not what you want. So let's start asking for things we want. That's what the millionaires do. The millionaires ask for what they want. Ask for what they want. The middle class, they wait for the government to give it to them. So we got to really be serious. And so with that being said, family, I'll go over one last tip for when you're asking for what you want. It's very serious because another thing is, let's say you ask for the number. Hey, can I contact you? How can I contact you? Now, let's say you expose the person. Most people don't know what to say when you expose someone. The easiest thing to say is 1, 2, 3. Who are you? The first type person, once you expose somebody, I sit down with somebody. Let's say I'm sitting down with this person. And I say, hey, I'm glad you gave me an opportunity to show you the information very quickly. What type of person are you? Are you the first type person who's totally skeptical and don't believe anything and just wants to, just do what they want to do? Or are you the type 2 person who probably has some questions? Please ask me a question. Now, I hate for you to go home and ask Uncle Bubba about your opportunity, and he doesn't know anything about the opportunity. He was on the couch when you left him. Or are you the type 3 person who says, Chad, you could have stopped 5 minutes ago. I'm ready to be my own boss. I'm ready to retire early, right? I'm ready to be wealthy. I'm ready to leave behind a legacy. What type of person are you? 1, 2, or 3, and you be quiet. The first one who talks after that loses. Remember that. So I'm going to leave everybody with this last question because I went over 10 minutes. I tried, y'all. But listen, I really did. I was watching the clock, everything. It still didn't work. But listen, what if you did what I just said for 20 days straight? You created the habit. You got out of your way, right? You started believing bigger, a whole lot faster, right? You just really started. And your annual income that you make every year compressed, and you made it every month. And it dropped in your bank. What would you do? What would be different in your life? I want you to comment below. If your annual income turned into your monthly income for following these steps, stop trying to motivate your team, right? Staying in phase 1, doing the 5 a day, right? Asking for the sale. If you implement all this into your daily routine, what would you do with yearly income being made every month? Please comment below. I want to know, and I'll respond back. But this is your boy, Chad Entrepreneur Thompson, Network Marketing Pro, literally here to help you. Thank you. Please join the MLM University if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram is no more 9 to 5. Follow me on Periscope is no more 9 to 5. That's the numbers NOMORE 9 to 5. Thank you. God bless. See you at the beach.